What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Chucky TV show episode 1 breakdown and review. I have seen some reviews online really slate it, and while it wasn't like the best show of all time and the high school stuff was a bit cringe at times, I thought it was a pretty solid episode and I really enjoyed watching it. The show is supposed to continue on from 2017's Cult of Chucky, and of course, Chucky dates back to the original Child's Play, where the killer Charles Lee Ray transferred his soul into the doll before his death, kicking off the entire bloody franchise. The flashback at the start is a young Charles Lee Ray as a POV shot we see, and then we catch up in modern day with our main character Jake, as we see him buy the doll at a yard sale. It's not clear how this doll has ended up there. As of Cult of Chucky's end, we had a lot of bloodshed and a few characters did survive and a few dolls did survive as well. But let me know down your theories as well, as I don't profess to be a Chucky or Child's Play real big expert. Jake is a true crime fan, which seems to be everywhere right now. I thought it was just an obsession of white women who post memes about needing wine on hump day, am I right? He listens to his cousin's mate's podcasts about the true crime, and we learn that the town has recently had a boom of murders lately, which has pushed it back up to the levels of Charles Lee Ray's original crime spree. You see, the soul inside of the Chucky doll is an absolute vicious killer. And I wonder if this might be due to other surviving dolls from the Cult of Chucky as well. We don't get some real big insights as to the connection to that. It seems standalone, but I'm going to get more into that in a bit. Now, Jake takes it home and we learn that he's a really edgy kid making absolutely disturbing art, as his late mother was also an artist, but the family does have money troubles, meaning they are unable to actually send him to art camp, and his father wants him to pursue a job that actually pays well. There is a clear friction, and this dad isn't the stereotypical dickhead dad. He's just, a bit troubled there. And I thought that the guy who plays Jake is really good. Usually these main characters are total cringe bags, but I thought it worked really well. Now, he's bullied at school and his cousin is the worst, as the money troubles of the family are well known and the cousin keeps accusing him of being gay. It's an odd scene, but it shows just how bad Jake has it, as he's the introvert bullied artist and his cousin is the star student, jock and Eagle Scout. They couldn't be more different. His auntie is also seemingly having an affair, which Chucky catches while also killing the family cat named Binks, which I presume is named after Hocus Pocus, and I also have a cat in my neighbourhood which we have dubbed Binks as well. The secret will become more important later with the aunt as well, as it was also teased at the end. The bullying becomes even worse when Lexi starts a GoFundMe for Jake, which is just awful, and he's also taunted by the other kids in the class, who in the trailer for the rest of the season are being hunted by Chucky, so this is going to be a lot of fun. I liked how she was scolded by the teacher and is the absolute worst person in the world, and was so very close to being a victim of the pint-sized terror, but the teacher arrived just in time. Now, while I felt bad for the kid and the dad being killed at the end, I can't wait until Lexi gets a true comeuppance. No doubt Jake has noticed the weird stuff going on with Chucky and aims to actually sell it, which leads to him getting a phone call from someone warning him off the doll and to be careful. Now, if you didn't know, this caller was actually Andy. He was the original owner of the doll, and there was someone at the door leading him to cut the call short. I thought it was really cool, the idea of the TV show continuing on the story, and I thought it was handled really well. And with this as well, the whole investigation when Jake looks up the doll and sees what happened, we actually see a younger shot of Andy from the first Child's Play. Now, he does seem to have a crush on his cousin's friend who asks him to go on his podcast, and we thought that it would be sort of a romantic at first, but he seemingly just has pity for Jake, which is clearly not what he wanted. Now, for me, the talent show kind of came out of nowhere. I thought I might be missing something. He kind of missing in between bites of my cereal, but at first it did seem like this was a dream sequence, with Lexi trying to humiliate Jake, leading for an impromptu ventriloquist act that would put Gabbo to shame. This was a really good scene and showcasing why Chucky is so beloved, with the juxtaposition of the cute doll and the sassy murder personality. Lexi gets wrecked on stage and Jake really realises that something is going wrong and heads home to be abused by his father. The father isn't 100% bad, but just isn't coping well, and Chucky killing him is big, as now this death scene is insane. Both me and my girlfriend were aghast at just how good it was as the father dies and our boy Jake is sent to live with his uncle. Now, Devon Sawa does a great job playing the twin brothers, and I'm glad that he is sticking around, as I love Final Destination, and I can't help but think that death was pretty Final Destination-esque. The reveal of Chucky to Jake was very cool, with the knife coming out, and it sort of gave me Death Note vibes, as Chucky is similarly content with just wiping out each one of Jake's bullies, but I'm sure there's going to be some payment asked. The friction between the cousins is not absolute, and I think it's down to the school hierarchy, as the cousins seemingly asked Lexi to call it. It's a strong opener, and I'm excited to see where it goes next. A real fun episode there, and I'm excited as well for what you think. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you are a huge Child's Play fan, a huge Chucky head, let me know your thoughts and your theories, and I will see you soon, and goodbye.